Hello everyone and welcome to today's tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at how to crochet this really pretty rose motif. It's done using a DK cotton yarn and I'm using a 3.5mm hook today. So let's get started. So start with a slip knot on your hook and chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and then in the first chain work a slip stitch like so. Next, chain 1 and work 12 single crochets into the center. 1, 2, 3. Work over this little tail end of yarn so you don't have to weave that in at the end. So work all the way around, popping 12 single crochets into the ring. When you've completed your 12 single crochets, find your first single crochet and pop a slip stitch into that. Next we're going to chain 1 and back into the same stitch. Work a single crochet. Next we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and the idea is we want 6 3-chain loops. So we're going to skip a stitch and in the next stitch work a single crochet, and you do this all the way round. So chain 3, skip a stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. So continue doing this all the way round and we'll end with a slip stitch in this first single crochet. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops and we need 6. So the final 3 chains make the 6th loop and we finish with a slip stitch in that first single crochet just there. This forms the foundation for the 6 petals, which is the first row of the rose. So we go straight into this space with 1 single crochet, 1 half double crochet, and then 3 double crochets. And you will have to nudge them across. So there's our 3rd double crochet. And now to bring the petal back down on the other side, we do a shorter stitch, which is the half double crochet. And an even shorter one, the single crochet. And there's your first little petal. Next, we're going to repeat this in the next 3 chain loop. So single crochet, half double crochet, and 3 double crochets. Again, nudging them across. and that's our third double crochet. Now our half double, and then the single. So carry on doing this in each 3 chain space, and I'll meet you at the end of this round. Once you've completed this round, pop a slip stitch in the very first single crochet. We're now going to find where we need to just anchor the yarn. Turn your work over and find this little stitch just here and work a slip stitch in there, and that will just bring your work to the back nicely. Next we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you can see here your 2 single crochets. Just bring your work forward. You'll see a little bar here. Just need to show you that little bar, and then the 2 legs there. Insert your hook under this one and under that one and work a slip stitch. Then work 5 chains, and once again bring your work forward between the petals. Identify the little bar just here and here. It's actually you're taking a little piece of each of the single crochets. The last single crochet in the first single crochet of the next petal, and then you chain 5 again, here are the single crochets here and here. Just flip your work down, you'll see this little stitch just there. Grab that and this. Now sometimes you can work a post stitch around the base of everything, but what that does, it does actually give you a little line across here. It's personal choice really. So you can either finish here with a slip stitch or a single crochet. Next, chain 5. And I'll just show you what I mean here. I've seen some people come like this and do either a single crochet or work a slip stitch there. If I just show you the difference, you can see here, you do get a little stitch crossing there, and here you don't. So whichever you find easiest. It's just, I think we all have our little ways of doing things, and I prefer to work it like so, by just going underneath. Sorry about the focus. Under here and under here. Chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again. Working underneath these stitches. chain 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see what's happening here on the back, getting those little loops nicely now. So we're at the last place we need to join, just here. So just insert your hook. You can actually go straight in with a single crochet, but I tend to just anchor it down with another slip stitch and then go ahead working the second round of petals. For that, we're going to do a single crochet in the 5 chain space, a half double crochet, and then 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Nudge those stitches across and then do a half double crochet in the same space and then a single crochet. Then just skip straight over. You can fold those first petals down and access the 5 chain loop at the back with a single crochet, half double, and 5 double crochets, just as we did before. Three, 4, and 5. Next, we just nudge them across and then work a half double and a single. So you start each petal with a single and a half double and end with a half double and a single. And the actual number of double crochets you place matches the number of chains you've made for the loop. So carry on working the second row of the petals and I'll meet you here. So at the end of this round, we're just going to close it with a slip stitch in that first single crochet just here. Then to bring our work to the back, we're just going to fold the work down and find one of those little stitches just there and slip stitch again. Now we're going to work 7 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly as we've done on previous rows, fold the petals down. You'll see it's almost like a little V here. Go underneath. Both those legs, I like to refer to them as little legs, and just pull through and pull through again, making a slip stitch, and continue like this all the way around, working 7 chains and a slip stitch, and I'll meet you when you reach here. So when you've completed your final 7 chain loop, just anchor it down again at the back, finding one of those little stitches and slip stitch. So now we've completed our 7 chain loops, and we've got 6 of them. We're going to work into those now. Just as we've done on previous rounds, we're going to start with a single crochet. Might find it useful to just bring those petals down and secure them with your thumb. Work 1 single crochet, a half double crochet, and 7 double crochets. Remember, you have 7 chains, so you need 7 double crochets. Four, 5, 6, and 7. Just nudge them across slightly. Now we end with a half double crochet and a single crochet. So go ahead and into each of the next 5 loops work a single crochet, half double crochet, 7 double crochets, a half double crochet, and a single. Any problems, just rewind the video and I'll meet you when you reach here. So once you've worked all the way around, just finish with a slip stitch in the first single crochet. Then chain 1, snip your yarn, and then pull through. And then you just weave in your end. And there's your completed little motif. As you've worked over this yarn here, going round, you don't need to weave that in. So just snip that. Could do with some sharper scissors. So this is what the back looks like. And there's your little Irish crochet motif. So hope you've enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. In the meantime, take care.